Good morning, my name's Rob Gillow and we're down here on the first annual Giving Back South African Adventure. So stay tuned, we have longbow in hand here with Erin and some beautiful people from Outdoor International, and we're gonna bring some fun to you. Nyala at 10 yards, just sitting there eating out the lawn, looking at me.
For some reason, that Nyala seems to be always out of those doors, outside that door, because every time somebody goes out in the middle of the night, that's the comment they make the next morning. I went out in the middle of the night and walked myself into a Nyala.
Giving Back is brought to you by Safari Taxidermy, preserving the memories of your hunt for over 40 years. German Precision Optics, exceptional optics at an exceptional value. Kenetrek Boots, for the trail less traveled. Eberly Stock, go in light, come out heavy. Monster Camo, your off-road hunting gear. Magnus Broadheads, superior quality and outstanding performance. Hammer Bullets, advanced technology, simply better. Post-production and editing by Co-op Outdoor Productions. That first morning, Tino and I took Rob out to a blind that, typically holds quite a few animals. This was Rob's very first safari in Africa, and we were excited to see what the day would bring.
He turned at the shot, but went that's good. Forward out there. I was at a pretty good angle in a way. Yes. And he turned even more. Arrow went straight through him. Well, he jumped nicely. It looked good. I couldn't see the impact because I was watching you draw back. So. He turned pretty hard at the shot. It looked like he went just in front of the last rib. I could still see him jump afterwards. It looked good. It's been about 45 minutes since I got a shot at the impala. I feel it's a good angle and away shot. We got to review the footage. So we're gonna go check out the arrow, pick up blood trail, and go from there. Stay tuned for more Giving Back.
This segment is brought to you by Safari Taxidermy. After looking at the footage, the shot actually looked really good. But we got out and took up the blood trail because, man, I've been on a lot of hunts in Africa and these animals are incredibly resilient. So we just took it step at a time, hoping to find Rob's impala.
No. Awesome. Oh yeah.
See what he did, Erin. True giving back fashion, looking back.
Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful ram.
No, you're about to be set. Very old buck, huh?
Well, we are here hunting this week with Tino and Trophy Game Safaris. What can I say? This is our first morning in the blind. We saw eland, wildebeest, impala, just gorgeous, gorgeous. And this old ram gave me a good angling away shot. And we were real fortunate, actually. The broadhead did what it was supposed to do, and he came 50 yards. And we found him right here. So what a beautiful start to a beautiful week. Oh, it just gets better from here.
All right, still here at the Giving Back South Africa Safari, and Tino and I decided to come to a blind today. What are we looking for, buddy?
Eland. Trying to get a nice looking eland for you today.
So that's what we're hoping to find today. It's a good water hole. Some of the other hunters have seen some good bulls here, so we're gonna sit this morning, see what comes in.
Yeah, there's a couple of bulls comes into this water hole here. We'll, hopefully we'll get lucky and get a nice one out of that group.
Let's hope. This segment is brought to you by German Precision Optics.
They look really good. The arrow's laying on the ground over there. Pass through. Total pass through. Yeah. On an eland, man. Total pass through. Look how anyway. I don't think so either. I'm surprised he's not down, but I've been on a lot of eland hunts. These guys are tough.
It's crazy, man. So, you guys saw the shot earlier, and we thought the shot was really good, but we tracked the eland down and we found out that I had shot just a little bit far back, but found him in these trees here. I was able to get another shot in him. Luckily made a really good shot, and he went, 50 yards from where he was at, and now he's down. So, good tracking job. Good ending for sure. Is this the other bulls?
Yeah, they stabbed him now. Yeah, I told you they're gonna. That's what pushed him. Look at that. They stabbed him. Eh? Look at here in the stomach. Look at all this. Look at this. Poor guy. There's other bulls. You see, he was a dominant one, and as soon as they get a gap, that's just typical from nature, right? The moment they get a chance, see that?
I'm gonna take him out, man.
It's their own body. Look at that. Hole in the guts there. Hole in the inner thigh. Look at the squashy this is.
Ugh.
Huh?
God, he's a big bull. Holy moly. All right, so we didn't get a whole lot of interview stuff done in the field out there. When we first shot that eland, we both thought it was a really good shot. And but he kind of went off with the herd a little bit. And we still thought we were gonna find him relatively close. Oops, excuse me. And we got out and tracked him for a while and found him all by himself. He was just standing there. So I was able to get in and get another shot into him. So the first shot was just a little bit far back, but it just goes to show you shot placement's everything. I put arrow right where I was supposed to the second time, and he was down in 10 seconds. So great team effort here today at the Giving Back Safari, South Africa, and more to come. That next morning, Sean and his wife Jocelyn decided to head to another blind. Sean had quite a long list of animals that he wanted to hunt, so I think that day he was just going to take the first shot that was presented to him.
See him? Yeah. You can take him just behind the leg the way he's standing now. Just behind his right front leg. Sure. Perfect.
Sean made an absolutely perfect shot on that wildebeest, and he didn't go far. They went and found him, and then it was time for the most important part.
Good job, guys.
Pictures. This segment is brought to you by Co-op Outdoor Productions. Well, it's a beautiful morning here in South Africa. There's really no clouds in the sky. It's getting warm, and I actually get to hunt today, so I'm pretty excited. So came back to a blind where Joey and I had really good luck last year. The same blind where I poked my arm as well, but really excited. Going to sit here this morning, see what comes in, and stay tuned. I think it's going to be one heck of a day. You know, it didn't take long for those animals to start piling into that water hole. And an hour after I did that first interview, there were so many animals in, there's no way I could even get a shot. Now, I had impala and blue wildebeest on my list this trip. Both of them were around the water hole, so I decided to take the first broadside shot an animal gave me.
Hey, Mr. Erin, isn't that your wildebeest sleeping over there? Oh.
So we found the wildebeest bull. It was a really good shot. He went about 50 yards. There were so many tracks, it was hard at first to stay on him because some of the tracks were covering up the blood, but I shot the Black Hornet Magnus Broadhead. I told Mike I would try this over here in Africa. I have never shot this broadhead before on an animal, and it was devastating. It went right through the hole. The entrance hole is enormous, and it flew out. The arrow was actually laying on the ground before the wildebeest took off. So this broadhead did phenomenal job today. You know, those first few days of this safari were going so well. We couldn't have asked for anything more. But when we got back to camp that night, Tino and Amanda had arranged a little special treat for all of us. We had some cultural dancers perform for us around the campfire.
If you would like more information on this hunt, or any hunt you are thinking of going on, please contact Erin at the number below. As an international hunting consultant with Outdoors International, he can help you put together your next hunt of a lifetime.